yeah, I had some wrong selections selected in the software, and basically it was showing me playing, and I had like there's these motifs, there's these themes, and I had it marked like I was on break, but I was actually playing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the replay on this. Luckily, I hadn't closed this out yet. So we got another ace in the RE 2005. Um, this is the 10th ace in this plane. Um, it's by far the easiest plane for me to fly. It's very strong. Um, it was strong enough to where Gaijin changed the BR rating to 5.3. I think it was at 5.0. And even now it's strong. I hope they don't move it again. Uh, but it's good. And I had a mishap last game where um, I got owned by a Spitfire, and I got kind of upset about it because I usually don't get owned. But sometimes when I've been playing this plane long enough to where uh, I don't always properly assess the situation as the bat as like a piece of combat within a mission um, develops. So, like for instance, I'll get too fast. I'll stiffen up. I don't. What I should be doing is maybe watching how much energy I take in, how much I waste, and trying to stay within the certain sweet spots of the plane's flight envelope. So, what I did was in this match, the first person I merged with was it was another Spitfire player, and I watched what I did. So I tried to stay within 400 kph while turn fighting, and I was using my flaps a lot, um, and I never got in a dangerous position. Now I know that each pilot's different, and it's not the same. I know that the other guy I fought where he owned me, I think he was a level 100, and he probably had a lot of experience in that plane. Um, versus me, I mean, I got a lot of experience in this plane, but I think I had like tunnel vision. So I got to, that was a reminder to, hey, slow down. Don't be in such a rush to get the kill. Um, learn from, I learned from that, from dying in that fight. But maybe kind of assess the situation as it unfolds, so you can know what to do as a next step. If he starts climbing, if I'm not fast enough, maybe don't climb with him, or kind of try and get a little bit of energy back while he's climbing, so that when he tries to stall you out, maybe he'll misassess things, thinking that, okay, well, he's slow enough, and you've actually gathered enough energy to where you can actually get up there and kill him. And I've done that a few times with other planes, but I think I when those happen, they're accidental. I want to start trying to pay attention more to what I'm doing when I'm in a battle. But anyways, we got Terror of the Sky. Again, this is my 10th ace in this plane. Survivor. We got a double strike, and you're gonna watch all this play out. So we won the match. I was running a Silver Lion booster, 10%. Someone in the on our team was running a public booster, a 10% RP booster. So we all got 10% extra on top of, all of these compound. And as you can see, I'm running premium as well. How many more days I got? I got 3 days left. I need to buy more premium time. But all that compounded to 11,000 plus RP and 105,000 plus Silver Lions. Uh, we we killed 5 air targets. We were busy 96% of the time. We got additional bonuses here. This plane is not talismaned. It is not a premium plane. Um, Here we go here. I didn't think this would be an ace match. It just kind of worked out that way. Some of these fights are spectacular. This one was actually pretty cool. It was quick, but I misjudged his energy state, and he almost got me. So I am not sure that. Hold on a second. Cubs. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that before I started this that my mic was working, because the mic wasn't working in the other video that I did, the one with the live footage. So it's working. So what we'll do now is I wanted to screenshot this. And then we'll replay it. I usually don't like playing replays, but I have no choice this time. And when I do replays, I like things a certain way. We'll take this off. Maybe we'll, not sure if we'll leave the chat going. Or maybe leave the battle log up. And of course, I can't remember if we were playing on a overseas server or a US server, but I guess it doesn't matter. And I usually select player's view. And what I normally do is for this map, I usually come over here because I know bombers are usually trying to run these 2 points, so I'll spend my time climbing up here so when they merge, I'm almost level with them or close to it, and I can try some head-on shots. But this time, the bombers were killed before I could reach them. This was the first guy we killed. Oh, great. Now we need to go back. Sorry about that. So we're climbing maybe 20-25 degrees up. And when I do that, I usually try and stay between 250 and 230-ish, somewhere around there. And I have mech enabled. So I don't use prop pitch. I let it stay on auto, and then I use I open up the oil in the air radiator fully. So now we're prepping to run into this guy. And PB4Ys are dangerous, so I usually don't like messing with them. Then there's a dot over here as well, and then there's a dot over here. And they're probably all bombers. I think I was aware of this one. I don't remember seeing this one until now. And the whole time people are calling out those targets. Like I'm calling them out. I called out both of those. There's the other guy that I got. And that doe got wasted. There he is. Got shot down there. I was actually surprised. I don't know if he lingered behind him too much. This Sladen guy, I believe I killed him as well. And here, initially I didn't want to merge with this guy, but a lot of times these guys, they end up trying to force a merge, I guess, as a way to keep me from climbing or whatever. It's a little bit frustrating because I like to have, I guess, I like to be above folks. So now it's like I know that he's, at first I thought he was going somewhere else. Now I know he's coming this way, so I'm trying to prep and figure out, okay, how am I going to deal with him? Because I don't want to do head on. But I do need energy as well. So I'm going up, and my plan was to split S down. So at least now I'm level with him, and he's kind of close. I need to start gathering more energy. And so what I do is I turn off mech. And so now we're gonna do like this high yo-yo like bit. Now here he comes. And I do like a quick head on, and then I juke out of the way. Well, he jukes out of the way, I mean. And I actually touch him here. And now I'm managing my energy. Before I burn all that up, trying to turn as sharply as I could. Now I pop flaps and slow down a bit. There you go. Then my teammate was trying to merge. I was like, dude, don't try and horn into the fight now. You weren't trying to meet him before. I kept calling him out, thinking that maybe he wanted him. I didn't want any part of it, but I finished it. So this guy here, I wanted to take a look at that guy's rank. I started to run on him too, but I don't like bombers. That's a v1.95, and so now this guy's got a lot of speed, and so I'm trying to build some up. And actually, I get a rip warning. And there's a warning. So I pull up, and then I go back down a little bit. I touch him a little. I thought he was gonna crash, and he did. I don't know if he did that on purpose, thinking that he would, but I had already touched him a few times, so I ended up getting credit for the kill. So that's the second kill there. Then I see those two guys. That F4 is, I notice he's coming my way. The Spit is busy with that, and I think he dies. The thing is, I don't remember seeing him die. Okay, Burrito Cake, he shot down the 410. And the 410 killed the Spit. So now I'm going up. I know he's coming up. You can see he's purposely trying to come up. And now I'm dipping down a little bit because I know he's coming. I can see his dot right there. And then I was like, okay, let me go under him so I can get more energy and he won't be able to get that shot. And I'm surprised he turned into me like that. They're good turners. And so now I'm looking, I'm like... And then I got another guy trying to shoot him down. I think that's the same guy. It's kind of annoying. So that's 3. And I'm looking for the spit. I didn't see that he had died, so I'm like looking for him because I wanted to land at that auxiliary airport back there, this one. But I don't know who else might dive down on me. I don't know who's close by, so I decided to come over here instead. It's better protected. So by now there's like, yeah, there's 3 people left. And so I thought that everything was going to wrap up. But I think they all went to the base. Their base to rearm, refuel, and repair and whatnot. So that gave that, you know, I know that now, but I didn't know what they were doing earlier. So I'm gonna land and get more ammo, but I'm thinking that the match is gonna end soon, that those other guys are gonna run into them. But the thing is, there's me, and then there's another fighter, and that's it. The rest are bombers. I think 264s. No, there's a G6 and a G14. Then there's me. So there's 3 of us. I think one of the BF-109s is near their base. Thought I saw a dot over here. Yeah, there he is. He's going to check it out. The rest of us are landing. So that's why it worked out well for me, because a majority of us came and landed. I got there first, so that means that I take off first, and I'm one of the first guys to merge with these guys over here. Well, with the exception of him. So he's already making a run on the BF-109, B-17. I think that's the B-17. You should be able to see it over here. Yep. So he's chasing him. Then I call him out. Not sure where the B-17 is going. He got bounced because he's low. So I think he's coming over here because all of our bases are gone. Of course, all of theirs are gone too. But we have to protect these points. A, B, and C. So he might be making a run over here. And this time, I usually don't mess with the AI planes. Unless it's toward the end of the match and there's like maybe one guy left on the enemy team. Another thing you gotta watch out for is those tanks. Sometimes they'll, you know, if you don't watch it, they'll come over here and they'll take the points. Which is why you have to make sure that the fortifications are not being wiped out by these guys in the AI planes. There's a dot down here. There you go. So Everyone's here. I believe there's 3, maybe 4 planes. There's 3 right now, but I think there's another one gonna show up in a second. Yeah, there's a dot right there. So I end up marking the map, calling them out. Yep. Saying everybody's over here, and then the B-17 dies, and now I'm coming up. Typhoon killed the BF-109. Now I'm going up because I know he's coming. And when I pulled up, I was going 300 kph, but I'm burning that quickly because I'm going vertical. And there he is right there. And now here is the game. I'm managing my energy state again, making sure I'm not going too fast. Flaps help with that. Now I'm like, what the hell? He's disappeared. Now I'm diving because I don't know if anyone's making an. I thought someone was running an attack on me. It was just this guy and the AI planes. So now I'm trying to be careful here to make sure that I don't end up in his crosshairs. And the other A-20 is behind us. There he is right there. He's gonna die to the this BF-109 over there. Dano fire. There you go. Killed him. That's the end of the match. Yes. It was a good match. And so we'll look at the stats for this plane. So we've flown at 180 battles. We've gotten 370 air targets destroyed, and we've died 60 times. I'm pretty sure that is like 6.2 KDR wise. Let me see here. Using my smartphone calculator. 60. 6.16. Which is pretty good. And look at the amount of silver lions I've made with this plane. 5.48 million silver lions and 245k RP. Ooh, killed a fair amount of ground targets as well. Even some boats. But yeah, love this plane. This is my favorite plane out of all of the countries that that I fly. It's the highest kill count by far. Next closest one is I-180S, which I haven't flown in months. And out of all the planes, I do believe this has the highest. Well, I've got other planes that have high KDRs. Like for instance, there's. Let me see here. Italian. That's not it. It's a BF-109 that I have. There. Look at this F4 trop. I've flown it 11 times. I've had one death in it, and I killed 26 times. That's a 26 to 1 KDR. But I hardly fly that plane out. And I have a lot of planes like that with low battle counts and low death counts. And to me, that's not a fair assessment of KDR. So I usually don't include those. But you'll see people online do it all the time. They never mention how many battles they fought in it. They always say, "Oh, I got a 12.0 KDR in this plane." I'm like, dude. I was like, every time I ask how many battles they've flown in it, it's like crickets, because it's got to be low. Or, I believe that a lot of these counts, like if I spend a whole match just killing all the AI, it actually counts, because I killed 5 AI earlier today in a match, and I had just flown out the plane. And so when I checked Thunder Skill, I checked the plane entry. It had 5 kills. I think I killed 5 AI planes, and I'm like, what the hell? I didn't think they were supposed to count those. Well, Thunder Skill counts them. I'm not sure if this counts them, but I thought that Thunder Skill kind of matched this. So but yeah, again, I love this plane. Let me stop the stream now.